All right. I think Trump is going to pick this Spanish gal. Here's why.
Well, I guess a Cuban American.
Are the type of human being that President Donald Trump promised from before he was president.
And fulfilling that promise. So please join me in welcoming our governor in his first act coming to this great city, my hometown of Miami. Please join me in welcoming Governor Ron DeSantis.
Now, Governor Ron DeSantis picked this gal to work with the Florida Supreme Court, and I think she's going to be a pick for the Supreme Court of the United States. A sharp Hispanic gal and judge that is well proven in what she's legislated or what she has done in the judicial area and not legislated from the court. All right.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Jeanette. My wife, Casey, is also here with us. I think that our constitutional system has proven its mettle over many generations, and part of that is that the courts have an important but limited role. They are to apply the law and Constitution as they're written. They're not allowed to change the law or change the Constitution. They can't legislate from the bench. And so today, it's going to be my honor and privilege to announce that I'm going to appoint Judge Barbara LAGOA to the Florida Supreme Court. Judge LAGOA's credentials are impeccable. She has served for the last 12 years as an appellate judge on Florida's 3rd District Court of Appeals. She grew up in Miami. She went on to Columbia University Law School. She served as an associate editor of the Law Review. She's also done complex civil work, criminal experience, having served as an assistant United States attorney for the Southern District of Florida in the civil major crimes and appellate section. Of all the nominees, and they were all great nominees on this list, she clearly had the most judicial experience. I think she's had over 11,000 cases and 470 opinions. And in those 12 years and in all those opinions and all those cases, she's earned the respect of the Florida legal community and of her peers. She was elected to become the next chief judge of the 3rd District Court of Appeals.
This is really important. Lots of cases, dams will pick her, dams to pick over. If treated badly, dams will anger their Hispanic base. That's why she's going to be chosen. Right there. Trump's going to spank him. This is how.
And I think that is a testament to how she has been really the essence of what a judge should be. She also has a great personal story, and I think she's going to speak a little bit about that today, but I thought it was fitting given the fact that her parents came to Florida as Cuban exiles, or just processed through this Freedom Tower that we made this announcement here today. So she understands the rule of law, how important that is to a society. She's fluent in both English and Spanish. She will be the first Hispanic woman ever to be on the Supreme Court of Florida.
I'm particularly humbled because of where we stand today, the Freedom Tower. Over 50 years ago, my parents, like so many others, came to this country from Cuba to start rebuilding their lives in a land that offered them opportunity, but more importantly, freedom. I know that the farthest thing from their minds when they arrived here with only the clothes on their back and their education was that their only child would be here standing today with the governor of Florida at an event like this today, especially since my father had to give up his dream of becoming a lawyer. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am today to be able to share this with my parents, Antonio y Araceli Lagoa.
So I was a summer associate, and we were at a function where the summer associates were being introduced to the star associates of the office. And there she was. I was so excited. I went right up to her. I said, "You're Barbara LAGOA. You're from East Hialeah. You went to Immaculate, and you're the Virgin of Guadalupe." Now, let me tell you, Barbara was not in the least bit embarrassed by this. But the next time I saw her, she said to me, "Oh, so you did go to the Immaculate Conception." you were one of my peasant flute players. Now, I will admit that through the years, I have loved calling Barbara the Virgin of Guadalupe. Paul and I sometimes, just for short, call her the VOG. Like, does the VOG want to go to dinner? What mood is the VOG in? And every once in a while I feel bad about it, but then I realize that she absolutely loves calling me her peasant flute player. I can always count on her for her thoughtful counsel, her undivided attention, and that kind encouragement that it's really all going to be all right. Today, our great state is honored to have the first Cuban-American woman sit on its highest court. Now, I may not be out on a very big limb to suggest that she's probably the first East Hialeah on this court, and I'm pretty sure she's the first Virgin of Guadalupe on this or any other court. But today, we are also blessed to celebrate a true star, a woman of faith, a daughter who has lived every parent's dream, who has excelled in every aspect of professional life, who is a dedicated wife, an exceptional mother, and a true friend. God bless you, my friend. Congratulations.
This is an important day. It's a solemn occasion. Now, some people would use this opportunity to try to score some cheap laughs by telling embarrassing stories about the honoree. So I'll just get started. All right, we'll start with some numbers. That should be harmless enough. 11,350. The number of cases Judge LAGOA reported on her application that she handled during her 12 years on the appellate bench, longer time on the appellate bench than any other applicant. 469, the number of published opinions that Judge LAGOA authored on the third DCA. But the cause was just. We'd be working to represent a 6-year-old little boy whose mother had died 3 days before Thanksgiving, drowned in the Florida Straits while trying to escape that imprisoned island of Cuba. Elizabeth Breton Rodriguez sacrificed her life so that her son, Elian, could grow up in freedom. And we believed we could use the law to vindicate a dying mother's wish. So into the foxhole together we went. And after 6 months, countless briefs, a few all-nighters, 2 oral arguments, and 1 midnight raid by armed commandos, we learned what it was like to lose. For someone like Justice LAGOA, branded by an experience like this, a deep and abiding commitment to the rule of law and to the separation of powers isn't a slogan to be read from behind a podium, and it isn't a catchphrase to be used in an interview with the governor or with the JNC. It's seared into her soul, and as citizens of this state, we're lucky that it is.
Before I could blink my eyes, my cousin's in the water, and he's screaming, "It's a baby."
Soy Elian González. Tal vez me recuerda, tal vez no. Después lo que recuerdo es que el barco se rompe, me montan en la cámara de neumático, me vuelvo y me levanto, solo veo a mi mamá. Ya para la próxima no veo a nadie.
Waters off the coast of Florida tonight, a real-life Thanksgiving story.
Elian's mother is believed to have drowned.
Mío no fue una película, fue una historia real.
That moment was our first connection. And then after that, he would always ask me for everything.
¿Cuál es la orientación de nosotros como familia hacia ellos? Cuídenlo.
I need to fight for his freedom, just like his mom gave her life for it.
I feel that he deserves to be here.
He is being manipulated. That is what really concerns me, and it has been concerning me for a long time.
Lo que nos interesa por encima de todo es regrese.
The 6-year-old may have even more politicians as playmates.
My hope that people will look at this little boy and get him into a situation without television cameras and the world in his face.
Whatever the law, whatever the decision is ultimately made, the rest of us ought to obey it.
It became clear that if we wanted Elian, we were going to have to take him.
Can we go live?
How can this boy be okay when he had a gun in his head?
Okay, so there you are. Commercials and all. I think she will be the pick by President Trump this week. If he doesn't announce it Monday, he'll announce it Tuesday or shortly thereafter. Things are going to heat up and get hot, boys and girls. It's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Justice is real, and justice needs to be fought for. And so does this country need to be preserved and protected. But our judicial system needs to be cleaned up. It has become too political and too corrupt. It's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.